Quick quarantine quotes and quips
with Pastor Rob.
Happy Saturday, and thanks for joining me for another Quarantine Quotes and Quips. One of my favorite stories is about a mom named Karen who discovered she was going to have a baby. So she tried to prepare their 3-year-old son Michael for his new sibling that was on the way. They found out that the new baby was going to be a girl, and so day after day, night after night, Michael would sing to his baby sister in mommy's tummy. Her pregnancy seemed to progress normal enough. Karen was an active member at the Panther Creek United Methodist Church in Morristown, Tennessee. They were all praying that everything would go smooth. Well, when the labor came, complications arose. Labor turned into hours. They decided to take the baby by C-section, and finally Michael's baby sister was born. But she was in bad shape, really bad shape, serious condition. They rushed her to another hospital, a neonatal unit in St. Mary's Hospital in Knoxville, Tennessee. The days seemed to inch by, and the little girl was getting worse, not better. The pediatric specialist told the heartbroken parents, there's really not much hope. You better prepare for the absolute worst. Karen and her husband contacted a local cemetery about the burial plot. They had taken such joy in fixing up the nursery for their little girl, and now instead they began to plan a funeral. All the while little Michael, 3-year-old Michael, kept begging his parents to let him see his sister. I want to sing to her, he said. Well, week 2 in the intensive care, it looked like a funeral was going to come before the week was over. And little Michael kept nagging about singing to his sister. But kids aren't allowed in the neonatal unit. Karen decided, though, if Michael didn't see his sister then, he might never see her alive. So she decided to take him up whether they liked it or not. She dressed him in an oversized scrub suit and marched him into the ICU unit. He looked like he was kind of a walking laundry basket, really, but the head nurse, she saw what was happening, and she bellowed out, "Get that kid out of here. No children allowed in the NIC unit." At that point, I think the mother and Karen kind of rose up, and this usually mild-mannered churchgoer glared at the head nurse and said, strong and sure, he's not leaving here until he sings to his sister. So Karen took Michael to his sister's bedside. He gazed at the little baby sister losing really her battle to live, all hooked up to tubes and wires, and he began to sing. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Instantly, the baby responded. Her pulse rate became calm and steady. Michael kept on singing. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Her ragged, strained breathing became smooth like as a kitten's purr. And Michael kept on singing. The entire NIC unit was enthralled by the song and the response. Tears conquered the face of that bossy head nurse. And Karen glowed with a slight glimmer of hope. The next day, funeral plans were scrapped. And the very day after, the little baby girl was well enough to go home. Women's Day magazine called it the miracle of the brother's song. The medical staff at St. Mary's simply called it a miracle, and Karen knew it was a miracle from God. Well, a few weeks later, Michael's sister was going to be dedicated at the Panther Creek United Methodist Church. Now, let me ask you, if you were playing in that service, what song would you select to be sung that day? You know the answer to that one. It wasn't in their hymnal, but the entire church holding hands, praising God, singing, You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Hear this, my quarantine people. God still heals. I want you to know that God still heals. By his wounds, we are healed, the Bible says. Keep trusting in Jesus. Same time, same place tomorrow.